Pickaxe.
Hello and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast with no qualifications where we solve your complications. How are we all doing? Joined by lovely Ravs and Lydia. We all good?
Hello.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good. We all actually hung out for once, ever.
Oh my Jesus
We hang out
Christ.
all the time. What do you mean? We're besties every night. We are plaiting each other's hair.
It's like a once a week occurrence, it feels like once every 2 weeks. But it was a special one.
Yeah.
It was a
Mr.
special one.
Mr. Ravs turned 40.
40
No,
years
30 years old. 30 years old. I'm the
60
youngest man
years
alive.
old.
I'm so
Wow.
young
Hearing.
and supple and ample.
70.
Whoa. What was
I am
World War
a
II
70.
like,
Buxom,
Ravs?
juicy young man. Huh?
I just what was World War II like?
Yeah, what was it like in the
Living
trenches?
through that. That must have been really tough.
You know,
What was it like watching the moon landing? Was it that good? Was that
pretty
one of your
crazy.
highlights?
Pretty
Nuts.
crazy. Wait, you old hag, you're older than me.
Once you hit 30, it's all fair game. You know, now that we're both in our
Yeah.
30s, it's the same thing. It's all the same thing.
Yeah. I'm still the youngest man to ever live.
Did you have an enjoyable night, Ravs? Did you
Oh my God.
Did you like it?
It was a beautiful and wonderful night. It's also maybe the most boozy night I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
And, I still don't know if I've recovered from it. I feel like I'm a changed man.
You're different. Your DNA now has been
Yeah,
irreparably
like my
changed.
DNA has been altered after that night.
All I can say is when I left and I was very drunk, you were very drunk, and by the sounds of it, you stayed a lot longer.
Well, I don't actually remember getting home, and I found out that we left the pub at like 4:30, 5 a.m.
Oh my God.
Is what I've been told.
So that was definitely the drunkest I've ever seen you, without a doubt. I think I left at like 2ish and you were hammered. So I'm impressed that you stayed for another 3 hours of drinking. Do you remember like, at the end, I was like, you're fucked. You're like, I'm not fucked. And I was like, remember this sentence that I'm telling you and tell it to me tomorrow. And then I'll know you weren't fucked. And then we both forgot what the sentence was. So it doesn't really matter.
But I actually have like little fragments of memory from that night. So I remember that quite well. I remember Tom saying, all right, we're going to do speeches now. Everyone's going to say nice things about Ravs. Don't remember a single thing anyone said about me.
Wait, but Tom literally made us do that earlier in the night. Like,
Yeah, and guess what? I have no memory of this place.
So I did such a lovely speech about you. It was
I
so
doubt
emotional. No, genuinely, it was a really nice
Oh.
speech. And then I was like, and then you were like, that speech was so lovely, thank you. And I was like, oh, you're fucked, you're not going to remember it anyway. And you were like, yes, I am. I was like, what did I just say? And you were like, I have no idea. You forgot like instantly. Also, when we were at one of the pubs, I don't know if you're going to remember this, I was sitting next to you and you drank some of a drink and you were like, Lydia, am I drinking cider? This is disgusting. And I looked at you, I was like, Ravs, I think that's some drink that someone's just left behind. Your beer is here. And you've been drinking from some glass you just picked up someone's leftover cider.
Yeah, I accidentally picked up the wrong drink and drank it, and it was fucking grim. I remember that.
oh my god.
It was a really fun night, though. I had a great time.
It was a really good night. I had
Yeah.
a fantastic day.
It was great.
Good.
Yeah, I
It was
loved
good
it.
times.
It's
hilarious.
worth the 2-day hangover when you turn 30.
Yeah.
You got to go all out.
So I have a little surprise for you guys, and depending how this goes, this may need to be cut. So
I like
be ready.
surprises.
Yeah.
I came into the office this morning and I got
Yeah.
handed a letter from America, from California, with 3
Wow.
United States stamps on it.
All right.
And it's addressed to 0 Degrees Podcast.
Wow.
I don't know if we've received any physical mail. This may be a question. I've no idea what this is.
Crazy. It's a mailed in question.
Yeah.
This is
maybe.
so cool.
Shall I open it? I've got it here with me.
Is it from Obama?
It's
Obama.
Obama.
I'm trying to get the ASMR of me opening the letter.
Soda.
There you go.
Maybe it's what's his face, Justin Trudeau.
Well, why would he be sending from America?
Well,
Oh
maybe
my
he's just
God,
there
it's-
on Hollybobs.
It's
Yeah.
an entire
Biden.
A4 side.
Oh.
Shall I-
Okay,
Shall I-
yeah.
Wow.
Read it.
Holy shit. An actual physically mailed in question.
Now, I don't want to say I spoiled it for myself, but I just read who it signed it because I was like, oh, I wonder who's this from. I mean, is it someone we know? Is it a viewer that says?
Yeah.
It finishes with the sentence, "Thank you so much. Sincerely, a premature ejaculator." So we're
Oh.
100% reading this.
Wowie.
Jesus
Wowie.
Christ. Okay, well, that can be question 1 when we get there.
Yeah, I'll put this aside for question 1. Thank you, whoever sent this in.
Thank you
My
for sending us in
goodness.
fucking mail. Jesus
Love
Christ.
that. Fan mail.
So, what else is going down in you guys' life?
Well, I'm going to Japan in 2 days.
Oh, so you'll be in Japan when this podcast comes out?
Yes, I will be
Wow.
in Japan when this podcast is released. I will be in Tokyo. I'm there for 12 days.
Oh my gosh, so long. Holy
I
fuck.
know, but it's crazy
Wow.
because 2 of those days will be travel days, but me and my friend worked out our itinerary for it. And even with that amount of time in Tokyo, we still can't do all the stuff we wanted to do. Like, Tokyo is so big and there is so much to do that even that is not enough. And because we're just staying in Tokyo, but doing some day trips and stuff. And even that's not long enough to do all the stuff we want to do.
Wow.
There's a lot to do in Japan.
There's so much. Like, it's just like, there's also, because the time we're going, there's loads of festivals on. So there's loads of like dance festivals and
Oh, cool.
like firework festivals and lantern festivals. And so we're doing a lot of that stuff as well.
What's
but
the highlight? What's the thing you're really looking forward to?
2 things. One is the Ghibli Museum.
Ghibli.
Ghibli. I wanted to go to that just
Have
forever.
you got tickets for it?
I do have tickets for it.
Nice.
So that, and also we're going to this really beautiful lake that sort of looks over Mount Fuji,
wow.
and going to like this like traditional place there, and it just looks really beautiful. So I'm very excited for that as well.
Sounds great. Oh my God. I'm
Yeah.
excited to hear about it.
Yeah, I have to regale you with my
Are
stories when I
you
get
wrapping
back.
yourself in bubble wrap for the next 2 days?
Oh
no
my
leaving the
God.
house. There's
So-
no stairs. Just
well,
fucking
you
sit on the
already
sofa.
had a bit of a scare, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I thought I wasn't going to
yeah.
go because I fucked my back up so badly
Oh my
that I
God.
literally couldn't move. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, you get backache and it's like, oh, my back hurts. This was like my back went into a spasm. So if I tried to move, I was just in screaming pain. So I literally was crying, saying I can't go to Japan because I can't even get
I'm
into
sorry
the
to
car.
laugh. It's just so Lydia.
it's just so Lydia.
It's
It
so
is
me.
Lydia.
It's so
It's
fucking
so
on
my
brand.
It's I don't know what I did
Yeah.
in a past life. Maybe I was Hitler because the way that
Maybe.
things are going. Maybe. But now my back is sore, but I can move. But in preparation, I have packed literally every over-the-counter medicine for pretty much every like illness I can think of.
You're a
You
junk
should-
mule.
You should
Basically.
check that because
Yeah.
in Japan there's super strict drug laws.
Yeah, no, I
And
know.
you can be arrested if you have.
That would be very on brand. Hey guys,
Yeah.
I've been arrested in Japan.
Hey guys, we're doing this from a Japanese prison.
I can't come home. No, I've checked what I can take, and I've actually got like permission from Japan to take some stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm all good to go on that front. But yeah, I am nervous but very excited.
I think it'll be great. I think you'll have a great time. Hey, are you nervous about the flight? I mean, like the flight's gonna be the worst bit, to be honest.
Oh, you're a nervous flyer, aren't
I
you?
hate flying. The last week I keep having nightmares about plane crashes.
Oh
which
my
is
God,
like,
Lydia,
why-
fuck my life.
My
Come
subconscious,
on.
why would you do that to me? I'm actually not as nervous as I thought I would be. It is a long flight. It's 14 hours.
Which way are you flying?
Which with who?
As in, like, are you flying, like, which way? Are you going to fly Dubai? Are you going
Straight there, London to Tokyo, straight.
What, over the Arctic or down around? Because they don't fly over Russia anymore, do they?
No, I actually have no
Which makes
idea
the
what the
route
route
really
is.
kind of weird.
They've not announced that yet because I have been spending my past couple of weeks on the phone to Japan Airlines trying to refund my Japan trip.
No.
my God.
I know, it sucks ass, but they cannot give me a refund until they officially announce that they are changing my flight's route over Russia.
But when are they
So-
gonna? Why haven't? But have they already started rerouting?
I thought they did this years ago.
I don't know, but they said I spoke to them. It's like, yeah, your flight will fly over Russia, and it's probably going to be announced the next couple of days. When you get the email, phone us back, and we can fully refund you.
What? Am I flying over Russia? What?
You might be.
London to
Oh wait, no. Who are you flying with?
Japan, BA.
Oh, I don't know if they'll fly over.
I don't wanna-
Japan.
I don't want to
Japan
fly over a war
Airlines
zone. Help me. Does
Don't worry,
BA don't
Lydia.
fly
The worst
over
that could
Russia,
happen
Shut
is
up
you get hit by
right
an
fucking
anti-air
now.
shell.
Fuck off and die, Gabs.
You just just screaming
I hate you so much.
in a fireball in the sky.
I hate you
Raj,
fucking
you're wrong.
much.
It won't be in the sky. It will be on the floor in Ukraine.
God.
It will be
Oh my
burning
God.
cinders.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
bye guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's going to be fine, Lydia. It's going to be fine. Fine.
Fuck you. Well, I just looked online. It says longer flight times after Russia bans UK airlines from space, from airspace.
Space.
It's from space. You can't do it. So I imagine that's just the case anyway. That it doesn't fly over Russia.
Well, Japan Airlines currently do, according to them. So when they change that, I can get my refund. Yay!
I see. Oh yeah, I've looked it up. British Airways avoid the area, but it doesn't say about what is it? Japan Airline.
I mean, you can just look at flight radar and you can just see that people are like the planes avoiding Russia. Like it's very, very obvious. It's not like the flight map is just.
But
people
wait.
avoiding it.
Thank you for flying with Japan Airlines. Due to the situation in Russia and Ukraine, we are unable to operate flights over Russia airspace. Airspace.
What are you? Is that your
what?
flight?
I looked up for Ravs, and they said that in January.
Huh?
Yeah,
They said they said to me that it's not changed yet, and that like when I get an email, it will change.
I think I was surprised when you said that. I think it's already changed. Everyone made their action earlier this year.
Like if you look
Well,
on the
okay.
flight tracker right now, there's I guess there is some over Russia, but that might be internal. There's nothing over Ukraine. Interesting.
Well,
Hmm.
I will be phoning them in like a week. I've set a reminder on my phone to phone them back because they're like, it will be in a couple of days. You'll get an email, and I was like, okay.
Well, keep us updated. Let us know how it goes.
Let us know how
Yeah.
it goes. And Lydia, good luck
Thank you.
flying over Russia. I mean, Japan.
I hate you so much.
Yes.
You're all going to hell.
All right.
Anyway.
Not until you are.
Actually, something else exciting is happening while you're away, Lydia.
Yes. What's,
And I guess would have been announced by the time that this podcast goes out. Wow.
Let's see. Is
Ooh.
it Wednesday today? Wait, what day?
It's Wednesday
It's
today.
Today
Yeah,
is
we'll be fine.
Wednesday.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's literally being announced today. This
Yeah.
is pretty pog.
What is
Me
it? I
and-
don't know.
Me and Rav's Shadow and Sarah applied to be part of MCC Rising about 2-3 weeks ago, which is a big Minecraft event. MCC is a big Minecraft event, and Rising's like their open application format where anyone can apply. And we fucking got in. We found out like a week ago. And all of us were so like kind of pessimistic about it. And we just had no
we were
hope.
like, nah, there's no way we're getting in here, dude.
And then they
Like,
just fucking
ugh.
accepted us.
Oh, amazing.
Which is really exciting. So we're going in. We're going to represent Yogs. Try to do us proud. It's a lot of really good people at Minecraft and in it, so I'm not that confident.
But I like. Okay, we have life experience on them.
Oh,
Okay,
the
how
average,
are you-
the average age of people we're playing against, I think, is about 17. So
yeah. I know there's at least one 16-year-old or something in there as well. Like I'm fucking nearly double their age. I feel I may be the oldest player in the MCC.
I think you might be.
But
I genuinely might be in this server. I don't know.
Harry, you're really good at Minecraft, though, aren't you? You're like,
What the fuck?
sorry.
I mean,
Fuck you,
Ravs,
Ravs.
Ravs and I and Shadow are pretty good. I can't say
Yeah,
that's the same for Sarah.
Sarah is abysmally bad.
Is she a newbie?
She is like dreadful. I think
No.
You
I'll
might
give
be
her
better at
credit. I
Minecraft
was
than her.
playing a little bit of Minecraft with her last night to practice, and she was doing all right.
Is
She's
she
doing better.
That's good.
She was
championship?
doing better than I was thinking. But she knows a
she'll
lot
be-
about it. She knows a lot about it,
Yeah.
which is very useful.
She'll be amazing.
we
It'll
had
be
to
really
do
fun.
like
She'll
we
be
had to
great.
do like our onboarding thing, like to make tech test, and like Sarah's brother was there, so I got to meet Sarah's brother.
Oh, cute.
She'll be playing on his setup, so which is why he was there, and he was doing better at the games than Sarah was.
But I think that's great. To be honest, I think we don't tell them about that, but we just let, he'll be there. Oh dear, her hands slip off the keyboard for a game. His hands slip on the keyboard. Oh no, no one can tell.
Oh, true.
Fuck yeah. That's so this is as a Minecraft newbie myself. So this is a big deal, isn't it? This is like
It's a pretty big deal. I mean, there's a lot of
in the
big
Minecraft
YouTube,
world.
all I say is a lot of big YouTubers applied, and it's been very, very funny. And I can say this on this podcast because I don't think it will get picked up, but it's been very fucking funny watching them be very salty that they didn't get in, but we did get in. I've been reveling. I don't know if you have been, Ravs, but I've been watching some people in the Minecraft community mold that they didn't get in. I'm just
really? I've not been looking at that. I'm gonna have to have a look because I will. Yeah, send me some bits because it will make me
just
do
really
a big
funny,
joy.
really funny. Just good times. So yeah, it is quite a big deal. The big MCC is usually filled with the biggest Minecraft creators, but this is MCC Rising, so it's lots of up and coming creators. Which is really lovely.
Do you get anything if you win?
I don't know if you get a coin.
Special coin, I think.
A coin? A real life coin or like a Bitcoin? A real life coin. Very
It's like a
nice.
special Minecraft coin.
Oh.
Bragging rights is really what it's for.
Yeah, you can just fucking put it on your CV, innit?
I really, really want to win because I've been looking in the Discord and I'm not being mean, but they're obviously young and they're like, posting like, guys, this is so important right now. Do I get McDonald's? And I'm like, come on, man.
Oh.
Come on, man. I'm getting a notification with this, man.
Like, old man
Like,
Ravs.
Ravs is literally the
Put
epitome
that
of
in your
like.
fucking team chat. Like,
All I imagine is just like if MCC teams were just like neighbors in houses. Do you know what I mean? Ravs is like the angry neighbor who's disgruntled that the kids are like having a party. Do you know what I mean?
Shaking
He's like,
his
keep that
fist.
noise down.
I'm like, brother, get the McDonald's or not? You know, like, don't send a general chat message to say, should I get McDonald's?
They're excited. It's cute.
It is
fun.
cute. It is cute, but I'm like, I got the notification. I was like, I want to punch my phone.
Oh, you little grumpus.
I think it will be fun.
Is this the same thing that we did like for Jingle Jam where
It
you
is,
got the
yeah,
best
yeah.
carry?
Wait, is this you and Booth cried?
Where me and Booth cried and Harry got the best carry ever because he was on a team with us.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's a repeat of that. It's round 2.
Nice.
I'm just praying I don't. Honestly, I'm just praying I don't have to carry as hard. That's all I'm praying for. Please.
You'll smash it.
We're
You'll
pretty
smash
good
it.
at Minecraft.
So if anyone wants to
We
watch
have
it,
a
it's the
strong team.
26th Saturday, 26th Saturday. We'll be live on Yogscast channels and our channels, and
We'll be all
fun.
Yeah.
Next month, September.
No, August.
Oh, this month.
2 weeks.
It's this month. Oh.
A week. Oh, I guess it'll be a week from when this podcast. It'll be this week when this podcast comes out.
Oh
Holy
my
fuck.
God! You need to have a
Oh my
training
God.
montage.
I'll be in Germany. No, wait. Will I be in Germany? No, I won't be.
Wait, you're
I-
going to be in Germany?
What?
Yeah,
What,
I'm going to Germany next week.
When are you going to practice?
Like this week, I guess.
What are you doing
I'm
in
changing your
Germany?
name. I'm going on your computer in the office. I'm changing your Steam password. You're not allowed to play with Baldur's Gate, dude. You're going to fucking
No.
Germany. I don't know why I was worried about Sarah. I need to be worried about fucking you. What?
Dude, I got this, man. I know what I'm doing in Minecraft. But I'm going to Gamescom very last minute.
Oh,
Me and Sips are off on a little mandate to Gamescom.
oh, that's
It's gonna be great.
exciting. Have you
I've not seen
been?
Sips in ages.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. Have you been before to Gamescom?
No, first time.
Ooh, Gamescom's fun. I've been a few times. You just drink a lot of beer, eat a lot of sausage. It's a good time.
It's kind of like a logistic nightmare though, because I get in at like 10:30 Wednesday,
At
like,
night.
At night,
Yeah.
yeah. And then like, you know, I guess I should probably go to bed. And then like, hang
Nah,
out
you'll go
with
out drinking.
Maybe. But then like hang out with Sips. Then we have like a thing that we're doing there, like a brand deal thing. It's going to be very cool, and I can't wait to talk about it on the podcast. But I don't think I can talk about it this week.
Mhm.
And then I have to like fly back on Friday, and then Friday morning, and a logistic nightmare where I have a connecting flight. And if I miss any of my flights, getting home for MCC is going to be scary.
Oh shit! So you're only there for one full day.
What the fuck is going? What is this?
I know. I said to them, I was like, guys, you must get me home no matter what by Saturday, because
I want
MCC's
you
on
running through those
Saturday.
fucking airports, Ravs.
Dude, I'm going to be Naruto running for extra speed.
Who's your backup in case Ravs is stuck in Germany?
You
You've
can't-
got to have
there
a
is
backup.
none.
Oh, you can't?
If one person misses, the entire team will be replaced.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
I
It's
know.
kind of makes sense though. Like always, you just
Yeah.
have constant rolling backups and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, Ravs, the pressure's on. You've got to get home in time.
I know. Listen, I will literally, if I miss my connecting flight in Amsterdam, I will literally pay the Uber. Just take me from the
Uber
channel
back
or whatever the
to-
fuck. I will Uber from Amsterdam
Oh my
to Bristol.
God, how much would that cost? An
I
Uber?
don't know actually. I probably wouldn't do that, but I would find
Probably
a way.
be like 700-800 quid, I reckon.
I think
I'd
it'd be
get the
more than
Eurostar
that.
and shit.
Uber from Germany to England, like, is that get a price estimate? Can you go city to city? Get a price estimate in
Yeah,
your
how much-
city? Like, is that?
I could get the Eurostar, right? That's always a backup.
I'm always really scared of doing Uber price estimates because I'm always so scared it will just book it.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
It's just like,
Because where is it? It's Cologne, right?
Yeah.
Cologne
But
to
my
Bristol.
first flight is to Amsterdam, and if I miss the connecting flight, I'm in
How
Amsterdam.
long do you have between the flights?
An hour.
Oh,
I know, it's
Well,
a bit of a
it's a
spooky
bit
lovely.
thing.
Have you-
spicy.
Is there any flights after your flight from Amsterdam to Bristol?
I haven't looked that up, but I imagine
There'll be
there would
flights
be.
from Amsterdam to the UK.
Oh,
You'll
yeah,
be able
there'll
to
be
get to the UK and then
loads.
get a train or something. Like, fuck me.
Yeah,
Amsterdam
yeah.
to the UK, basically just like,
I mean, that or I can just get the Eurostar, right?
If
yeah,
you
but
go
that'll be very
to-
booked up.
Also,
Yeah.
where'd you get it from? You'd have to go to
Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course,
Amsterdam. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
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 Oh my God. Well,
Travel anxiety. I love
Speed be
travel
with you.
anxiety.
Oh.
I
My
love
God.
it too. I love it too. It's great, isn't it?
It's so great, isn't it? So much fun. Just that lovely anxiety. Will I make my thing or will I not?
It's horrible. Like so on Friday, my flight to Japan is at 9:30 a.m. and I'm being driven there from Bristol in the morning. So I've got to get to the airport for 6:30. So I'm going to leave Bristol at like 4:30, I guess.
Yeah.
And just the anxiety of just oversleeping or anything like that. When it's that early, I'm so worried that I'm going to oversleep. Although probably I just won't sleep at all. Like the anxiety of missing the flight means you end up just staying up because I'm going to have to wake up at like 3 a.m. and I usually fall asleep about 1, 2. So
Yeah, I would just stay awake.
just stay awake and then try and sleep on the plane.
Then you will be like, sorry, that's making me tired. Then you will be really tired for the plane though. And then that's kind of good.
Which is good because I land in Japan at 7 a.m. So if I've slept a bit on the plane, at least I can try and kind of get into the time zone
And do a thing.
and do a thing. But yeah, anyway, shall we read that letter?
Yes,
Let's
let's read
do
this
it.
lovely letter. I haven't pre-read it. I just closed it as soon as we said no. We'll read
We
it
might
in a
have
bit.
to cut
So
this.
this may have to be cut. If you just hear a loud
Yeah.
beep, that means we're going to muted all of it and we've moved on. Okay, here we go. Dear 0 Degrees Podcast, I've been listening to the podcast for a long time, but couldn't think of any problem of my own. It turns out I've had one this whole time. This one that affects me often and impacts the relationship that I have with my girlfriend. So I'm really not sure how I overlooked it. Here it is. I have what I think to be very bad premature ejaculation. I've been dating
Very
my
bad?
girlfriend. Yep, I've been dating my girlfriend for almost 4 years now, and have found out about my condition the first time I went over to her house in high school, and we had engaged in what some might call dry humping.
Wow.
When we now engage in sexual intercourse, I usually last less than 30 seconds, but rarely I can go for about 1 minute. This is the case no matter what type of technique I try. A pelvic exercise, stop, start, pause and squeeze, etc. all don't work for me. As you might imagine, this is difficult for us to deal with, especially given that we're both catastrophically down bad because of our age. Usually after intercourse, we are both disappointed and don't know what to do. She also has expressed that she does not want me to do mouth stuff on her, so that is not an alternative. I honestly, at no point during reading this letter did I think mouth stuff was
Mouth
an alternative.
stuff.
Help me 0 Degrees. What should I do? Brackets. Neither of us like pegging. Thank you so much. Sincerely,
Fuck's sake.
sincerely, a premature ejaculator. P.S. My girlfriend is a furry. However, we do not engage in furry stuff.
Wowie. What a letter.
What
There's
a letter.
so much
What
to
a
unpack.
letter. Okay, did this person send a letter because they were worried that we would somehow see
their
their
IP or
IP and work
something,
out
yeah.
who they are, which we can't do, by the way, when you send messages.
Yeah,
in.
don't worry about
We
that.
don't know who
Just
you
the-
are.
I guess I do have a return to sender address, which I'm not going to read out.
Well,
online.
I mean, like, I was just gonna say you got to eat pussy, but that's just out the question now. You know, that was, I was like, the whole time, I was like, well, my friend, you're going to have to eat some pussy. But now, apparently, no. Sorry,
mouth
mouth
stuff.
No mouth
No
stuff.
mouth stuff.
I love the term
Yeah.
mouth stuff. It just sounds so fucking. It just actually sounds grosser than eat pussy. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
mouth stuff.
Mouth stuff.
Like what are you doing?
So
Just, like,
ambiguous.
it feels like there's a lot
So
of teeth
generalized.
involved. Do you know
What's
what I mean?
going on?
It does sound a bit grim, doesn't it?
God, I mean, this is a real problem. This
Well,
is
how do you-
legitimately a real problem.
Well,
How do you treat
okay.
yours, Ravs? What do you do?
How
Just
fucking
pegging.
dare you?
Yeah.
I have you know, actually, that I do not have that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have
Yeah.
sex.
They called him Captain
That's not
Longstroke.
fair.
They called him the longest stroke. Gandalf,
As
he's
a
got such a long
recently
stroke.
single and horny man, it will once again come to me.
This is payback for you saying I was going to die in the air.
Teasing Rouse about sexual activity. That's mean.
So
I'm fucking freshly single.
all right, but yeah, as men, you need to say what you would do in this situation because obviously
Okay,
I don't have any experience.
Toys are your friend.
But how would
There
you
you go.
last? You too, if you were struggling with that.
I mean, the first thing you have to do is like, strictly like lasting longer is there's not a million ways to like do it.
Yeah, you have to
But-
training.
Yeah, it's just training. I feel like this guy's young. I just want to like instantly say that, and I feel like that's part of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like you do lack some of that control when you're younger.
Yeah. When you get older, maybe it'll be better for you.
When nothing turns you on anymore. when
You've
life
done
is
everything.
boring.
Nothing
When
left.
life has beaten you down.
I feel like that's like a big factor in this.
I
I feel like condoms honestly are great, but also like slowing things down a lot.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Like
and
extra
obviously safe
stick.
sex is also great, so it's kind of a double whammy.
double bonus.
Yeah. Equally though, if you are forever stuck as a little 30-second cummy boy, like just get some toys for your partner and use them on her. There you go.
100%.
Like that's like, you know, make sure they get off as well, otherwise that is a doomed relationship.
Yeah. They have to get off first before you do. Done.
Exactly.
What,
Yeah.
What about is this a technique that works? Wanking before you have sex? Does that work?
Oh yeah, you could try bang out a fucking the easy load.
Yeah. I mean, a question mark. I
If
don't know.
if it only takes you 30 seconds.
It's
Quick.
not
Nip
exactly
to
like
the
a
toilet.
laborious ask beforehand,
Exactly,
is it?
right? Yeah.
I think I don't know. I have heard from friends that works, Lydia, but I don't know if that is like a guaranteed strategy.
Right.
I know that they do make like desensitizing like condoms or something like ones with like
Oh,
numbing
you just
stuff in them.
numb your
Oh.
I
dick.
think, which I know sounds kind of fucked up, but I'm pretty sure they do. So I feel like that is like actually a solution.
Mm-hmm.
I always heard that the pelvic. I was surprised because pelvic exercise is what I had assumed was the option. I don't know if you ever heard that, Rouse. I have no idea what
What,
they
like-
are, but apparently,
Like Kegels and shit.
yeah. I think like just having more control in that area is supposedly a really good solution. But honestly, maybe just get her to fucking dress up as a furry because that would sort
would-
me
that
out.
would-
That and never
I wouldn't
finishing.
wanna- I wouldn't want to fuck them at that point.
I don't know, Lydia. Have you ever had a partner that's experienced this problem?
Yes, I have. I have indeed. An ex many years ago. I would say I would echo what you guys said. As long as you are making sure that she arrives first, if possible, multiple times.
She arrived.
Arrives to her destination.
Yeah.
Like you guys said, toys and things like that. Multiple times beforehand, she's not going to care as much. She's only going to be super frustrated if it's like pent up like horniness and then 30 seconds of sex and then she doesn't get to arrive to her destination. Then she's going to be frustrated. So you have to get some toys, basically. Get some toys.
Yeah. Get some toys.
Focus on her.
Exactly.
Make sure that she has a good time and then you don't have to worry so much.
That's what I yell when I come now.
Well,
I have
arrived.
I'm going to yell that full volume.
Perfect. Okay, well, there we go. That
Well,
was,
no one else has arrived, but Ravs has arrived.
Ravs has arrived. No one else.
I have arrived and then I'm immediately asleep.
But I'd also say I think there's like I feel like there's a lot of shame kind of wrapped up in subject matters like this, and don't be ashamed.
Yeah.
I think it's probably more surprisingly normal than you'd think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'd equally say like it's a lot of it's probably to do with age. I feel like there is like a lot of age in that. I know that's like a thing, so don't
Yeah.
worry. Like that's not your burden for life. And it sounds like they're also like consciously trying to improve on it. So don't like be disappointed or sad. Just make
and there's
make
other
the correct
ways.
effort.
Like we've said, toys, eating pussy, whatever you got to fucking do. Use your hands, do hand stuff. Do what you gotta do.
I gotta
think
say,
it's
she
very
is like
common.
I do feel like she's just burying her own grave, saying she doesn't want mouth stuff. Like that is that's an
I know,
interesting
what the
decision from her.
fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?
Or them, I guess. I should just need to say her. Yeah, that's
Oh,
interesting.
yep, yeah.
But I mean,
I know.
we've done good
Interesting.
there.
I guess it's not for everyone.
I don't like that this meta's now going to develop though. That you can write in your question on a
Oh
letter
my god,
and
yeah,
we'll
that's
read it.
yeah.
So
Oh, I kind of love that.
Maybe I do kind of like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's good.
I'm sure the office will love getting
Oh,
sacks
yeah.
filled with. Well, I mean, by the time Lydia gets back from Japan, the office is going to be usable again. We've not
Yes.
recorded in person because we've been redecorating.
Yes.
So when you get back,
begin.
maybe if we have another letter, we can read it.
Oh, in
Aloud,
person.
in person. Oh
my God.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Love that.
That being said, still send messages into the form, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
please don't
don't
stop.
all
We
just
still
be
need
letter
them.
blebs.
This is not the new way.
Yeah.
Well, the inverse will
Yeah,
become
yeah.
true, right? Because we'll get Sophie on the form that will be like, wow, a new one on the form. It's going to be a good one. And
Yeah.
then, all the
That's
letters will just
true.
be getting shredded and burnt.
It's like a pendulum.
Yeah. We got to trick them. Okay.
Well,
Very nice.
Good luck. Good luck,
luck.
little cummy boy.
Godspeed.
God.
All right. Next question, something a bit lighter. Well, not that that was heavy. It was just very rude.
Very raunchy.
Very raunchy. Okay. Says, hello. We are 7 blebs in a Discord call and are having an intense disagreement over saucepans. This has lasted 30 minutes so far. Would you classify a saucepan as a pan or a pot?
I mean,
It's in the fucking name, you stupid fuck. It's saucepan. It's saucepan. It says saucepan. Fucking idiots.
yep. Yeah, I mean,
Well-
this is even if because some saucepans they do come with lids. You can get lids for your saucepans, very handy for steaming stuff and cooking stuff. That's still a saucepan, a pan.
Yeah.
I can see what they're saying though, because when you think of pan, you think of something flat, more like a frying pan. When sauce pan is like typically quite like a deep pot shape.
Yeah, but if you're going, but there's a step between those two, right, Lydia?
Mm-hmm.
There's a step between saucepan. There's this frying pan, saucepan, and then I would say that the step between saucepan and pot is a wok, because woks are super raised up edges, right? They're really.
And that's a pan. A wok
That
is a
still
pan.
probably is counted as a pan. I mean, it's a wok, but yeah, I'd still count that as a pan over a pot. A pot to me is like completely flat bottomed. It's like a cylinder, and it has to be like it's for boiling stuff.
But that's what you use. That's a saucepan as well. You make pasta in a saucepan. You like boil pasta in a saucepan.
What?
A saucepan.
Sorry, you're boiling pasta in your saucepan.
And yeah, wait, sorry. I've got to Google this because now you guys have got me fucking thinking tripping balls. Yes, a saucepan. You would boil pasta
Okay,
in a
yes,
saucepan.
yes.
Wait, what are you thinking of?
No, my brain is fucking doing a twiggle.
I was like, I know I
Yes.
don't go in the kitchen much, but I think I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you do that in a saucepan.
No, I agree with you. I retract. I agree with you.
But you see what I mean? It's very pot-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it says saucepan, therefore I'm calling
actually,
it.
you know what? Literally, just
that.
looking at it, is the answer more visual than we're giving credit?
Mm?
I'm saying it's a pot with just a long handle on it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting it. I'm getting in there. Sauce.
Whereas
Yeah,
a
mate.
pan.
Maybe you're entirely right, Lydia.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm fucking confused because that's a pot.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, right?
But
It's
it
a pot with
says
a long
pan.
handle on it. You think a pan, you think it's like more flat. Like a,
Yeah, but
Well,
it says pan in the name, therefore it's a pan.
I'm going to say it's a pot. It's a pot with a
But it's
handle.
not sauce pot, it's sauce pan.
A sauce pot. Yeah, what is a sauce pot?
Sauce pot sounds like a sexy little minx. Oh,
I-
Okay, a
I
sauce
wonder-
pot, I would say, is a one that has the two handles on the side, like, you know, the little like, hand
Yeah.
one. These, whereas yeah, that's a sauce pot, right? With two little.
Wait, Ravs, what would you say to this then? I'm just going to post an image of a saucepan with a handle on the alternate side.
Okay.
one long handle and one
Oh.
grab
Oh my
handle.
god, it's a sauce-panny pot.
It's a
That's sauce
saucepan
pot.
pot.
What is that? That's
Described as a stainless steel saucepan with pour spout,
Saucepan,
glass lid, and
saucepan.
strainer. Oh, fuck.
it's a blend.
Oh yeah, it has a fucking pour spout on it as well. It has it all.
It's got it all. They've done it. They've made the ultimate pot pan. I wonder if it comes down to something more complex that we can't see visually. Like, is the depth of the material at the bottom of the pan and the pot different? Like, do pots? Because saucepans, I always feel like heat up quicker than pots. But usually you're also just putting different things in them. But I wonder, is a pot's material thicker and thus it retains the heat
The
longer?
definition.
Well, so I've just Googled, is a saucepan a pot? And it says saucepans tend to cause confusion because they have high sides like a pot, but they also have one handle like a pan. So is a saucepan considered a pot or a pan? The answer is that a saucepan can be both, even though its best application is when used as a pan for reducing sauces.
Saucepan, a deep cooking pan, typically round, made of metal with one long handle and a lid.
Yeah.
But does it say is a pan, is a pot?
It's similar: cooking utensil, pan, pot, casserole, skillet, stock pot, stew pot.
I'm gonna say it's tricky though because
I'm saying it's a pan.
But I see. I going back to like frying pans. At which point do you have high walls in a frying pan and it becomes a pot? Whereas, like if you just kept raising the sides up on a frying pan, how far would you have to go until it becomes a pot?
I mean, I guess you get like deep pan, don't you?
Yeah, like a deep frying pan.
But then after how many centimeters tall is this? This is 26 centimeters. I would say after 26 centimeters tall, it starts to transform into a pot.
20 centimeters.
26.04 centimeters.
This is the.
I've just looked up a tall pan.
This is the Lydia equation. If pot equals 26.4.
I just found that it's a very deep pan, and I think if it was any taller than this, it would turn into a pot.
I guess it's like classic, just English language not having the correct
Just
terminology.
confusing.
'Cause
Yeah, it's like the whole clothes horse and thing, just
Yeah.
people say, well, no, it's not. This isn't like that because people don't say different things. It's just what does it mean?
Like, would you ever call a frying pan a skillet?
No.
Because a skillet is like it is a more specific
It's more
type of frying pan, but
What's it-
it is still technically kind of just a frying pan.
I would just
I
call
hate
that a
this.
pan.
I hate this so much.
I think I would just call a skillet a frying pan.
Yeah.
I would just call it a frying pan as well.
I don't even know what the difference is. I thought they were square, but it seems like they're
Wait,
not all square.
just googling skillet? Is there a band with the guy
Yes.
from that Raven show in it?
Oh, I think
Who's the? Is
Did
this?
Skillet are a great band. I
Is
say
their
that
lead
'cause
singer the guy
listened
from
to-
that Raven show?
I don't
No,
think so.
no.
I think he just looks like
They're
him.
American.
You
I
sure?
listened to Skillet when I was in high school. I wouldn't say they're a good band now because I can't remember their music.
Oh, I just tried to Google their lead singer, John Cooper, and just like a murderer, just like
Oh.
there's a serial killer.
Wait, he is, or someone called him is.
No, he's just got their lead singer has such a interesting, sad look.
Oh,
He just
poor
looks
boy.
sad.
Sweet boy. Right. Well, I think we have no conclusion. Really
Would
to
you
that.
call Lydia the band Skillet a frying pan?
I would call them a frying pan. Yes.
Would you call John Cooper the mass murderer a frying pan or a pot?
I would call him a frying pan. Yes.
Thank you. That's it. That's it. Solved. I think it's
They're
solved.
solved. All
Okay.
right. I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Wow, what amazing questions this week.
I know.
yeah,
the-
an interesting week.
Yeah, and interesting highs and lows and all betweens. Let us know in the comments on the YouTube video. I don't know if you think it's a pot, if you think it's a pan, if you think
What you do not to come.
yeah,
Just tell
that
us.
yeah, that one. Great.
Wow, we didn't suggest, think of your maths teacher or whatever. That's like the classic, isn't it?
Oh God! But then what if you come even quicker and then you've got like a complex?
That's a good way of finding out when you fancy your maths teacher. Fuck's sake. All right, we'll catch you all next week then.
We'll
See
see
you
you
later.
next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Mwah.